Welcome back to Gunning to Old Trafford, your host Ibi and Shady. And guys, amazing segment, you know, the one we always love, the spotlight. But before we get into that, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and find us across socials. Abdul,
Wow, guys.
today in the spotlight, three top topics we need to talk about. Let's start off with Mudryk choosing Chelsea over the Arsenal.
Mudryk.
Does it hurt?
Look, it did. I won't lie to you guys. I was disappointed. When you messaged me and you said he's gone, it hurt me so badly. But listening to the analysis and listening to Andy Townsend and all of this, he said, for 100 million, do you think Arsenal is going to... Look, they were going to go for it.
Yep.
We went to 95 million. But at 100 million, he's not yet the finished article.
100%.
He's not yet. And honestly speaking, you guys can hit my head off. I really believe Arsenal dodged the bullet here. I just have a feeling that they dodged a bullet. Look, it would have been amazing.
Amazing.
I'm not going to lie.
But I think similar to what you said with Felix.
Do you want a person
player
like
that goes for money over potentially winning a Premier League? Both Felix and Mudryk. It's not players you want playing for your club.
No.
The moment and I love Arsenal strategy. The moment it goes into a bidding war, they pull back. You must want to play for Arteta. You must want to play for Ten Hag. You must want to play for Jurgen Klopp. You don't go into...
Arteta turns him into a baller.
I think he does. I think he does.
Definitely.
But it's his own loss.
It's his own loss.
It's his own loss.
You know,
I'm not saying he won't. Potter is an amazing coach.
Yes.
He might do well at Chelsea. But there's
you know
so
what?
many positions.
Falling, man. What is
Bully is putting him under pressure.
but listen, Ibi, Farid, the problem with Mudryk and what made me upset, he played with the Arsenal's feelings, the Arsenal fans' feelings. I mean, there was a time when we played Brighton and at Zerbi, he had a picture there, one of the best two managers in the world currently. You know, when it was Brighton and Arteta, so he played with it.
I told you what type of a character he is. He posted a photo and he put Neymar as a diver. Guys like that you don't want in your club.
Don't want it.
You avoided Aubameyang.
Oh, agreed.
That's what you've done. Guys, we're moving swiftly on. We don't want to waste time on Chelsea, guys. We need PC. I know you love us to talk about the Chelsea, but we're not going to. So we're going to move swiftly on. But to all the guys that have been collaborating with us, love it. Thanks for all of the support. We need PC, Real Red Talks, MUFC Worldwide Raves, Man Cave United, Venga's House, GZ Squad.
Wow. So much. Real Red Stock.
No, we spoke about
the women's Devon.
Yeah.
Devon from Florida.
Devon from Florida. Really love all of the support. Venga House, appreciate all of the support. Abdul, we're going to move swiftly on to the Ramsdale incident. I think three parties all at fault. One, Ramsdale shouldn't be pulling tongue, but that is what it is. Richarlison.
The question of the game, man. You just
exactly
want such a big game.
And like you said, he's that type of character.
Exactly.
He's got that.
Richarlison, calm yourself down, need to control yourself. And to the fan, uncalled for, you should be banned from Tottenham Stadium, but you should be banned from all Premier League games.
Terrible.
You are a disgrace to us football watching fans. If you can't control your emotions, don't go to the field.
It's not
football is about love.
Yeah.
It's about respect. It's about banter. That's what we love. What example have you shown to all of the thousands of kids or millions of kids watching that game across the world?
So true.
Disgusting.
Let's send in Kentra.
Kentra will sort him out.
Yes.
I love Kentra when he did that, by the way.
Yeah. So maybe quick one. My take on it was that Ramsdale started from the beginning. We said earlier on, he even had an altercation with Tomiyasu.
You mean Richarlison, not Ramsdale?
Yeah, sorry. Richarlison had an altercation with Tomiyasu, and he was getting riled, and he was just so upset. You could see it was coming.
Yeah.
Ramsdale, that's the person he is. Passionate, North London derby. You just came out of one of the biggest games on your calendar. And I just feel that we've heard nothing since Sunday. So what are the FA, what is Tottenham going to do to the supporter? What are they going to do to Richarlison? There has to be something.
Repercussions.
There has to be.
Way
too much. He did it against United as well.
He did it to Liverpool.
I don't like it. I mean, I like him as a footballer, but he's dark arts.
And also, just to add, Mikel Arteta, man. I mean, I really the way he got the boys composed when Xhaka heard Ramsdale got a smack. Xhaka went into enforcer mode, and all Arteta did, he was smiling. He jumped on him and he said, "Guys, we don't need to do anything.
Let's go celebrate.
Let's go celebrate." And that's what this man is becoming.
Love
Brian.
it.
You know, he's really embodied the DNA.
And he understands his players and they respect him.
They
And
respect
that's
him.
important.
100%.
So-
next up, what's next up?
Next up,
Let's
to
bury
all you
now.
salty Manchester City fans, to all you salty Liverpool fans, to all you salty pundits, Jermaine Pennant, I'm talking to you. Danny Murphy, I'm talking to you. Don Hutchinson, I'm talking to you.
Why all the Liverpool pundits?
Because they're the salty guys. The salty guys. All of them crying about it. Get over it.
The spotlight.
Abdullah is going to break it up and he's going to take us into detail. But you know what? Even if he was offside, it wasn't given. The game's over. United won. City had time to still win the game. City had time to still equalize after that. But they couldn't. Why? Because you only had one chance on goal because of Ten Hag Masterclass. Soak it up and drink it up. You cry babies. Wah.
The spotlight, guys. That's why I love this segment. I love it. So I'm going to run it through it. So I took out the rules book for this one, Ibrahim.
Oh.
And I said, you know what? There's just been so much of talk. Again, let's send us to Sky Sports.
Yeah, let's
and
do
they can
this.
get it. So let's start from let's dissect it. Okay. The offside, we're saying Rashford was offside. So offside, when the ball is played, Rashford does not touch the ball. So the ball is played, Rashford does not touch the ball. Are we in agreement?
100%.
Right? He doesn't touch the ball. Now the offside rule is, if you touch the ball, he becomes offside. Or if you indirect play, you become offside. So let's go. There's 5 points. Interfering, right? So I'm going to get to that, right? So we're going to go through 5 points.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you guys
And guys, if
answer.
you don't remember, this is a coach.
Right?
He
So-
understands
yes.
the rules.
So there's 5 points. The first point is, and it's either a yes or a no, and I'll tell you guys. Does Rashford interfere by touching the ball?
Nope.
No. Right? Got it.
Clear.
Does he prevent an opponent touching the ball? Now, if I remember clearly, when Fernandes screams out, Rashford carries on his run, but his run comes to a small little stagnant
Stop like a joke.
stop like a jockey, and that gives the two defenders of Man City the time and the freedom to close
But
up.
even if
Right?
even if they say he was in front of Akanji, right? The momentum of the ball and the
Yeah.
speed that ball was kicked with, Akanji would never catch
No,
it
definitely.
unless he's faster than a moving ball.
Definitely.
Which is impossible.
Definitely.
The only defender that could cut off Bruno Fernandes was Kyle Walker.
That was
And he
the-
was not impeded by Rashford.
He was on the
He
total
had the
other
full
side.
reign to get hold of Rashford.
Right? So we're talking of the two centre backs.
So no.
Number 2. Does he prevent an opponent touching the ball? No.
No.
So that's 2, right? Next one, and these were the 5 points I picked up. Is he challenging an opponent for the ball?
No.
He's not. Next one. Is he attempting to play the ball?
No. He's stopping himself from hitting the ball.
No, right? Now, the last one. Does he make an action that impacts the opponent to play the ball? And this is where we're talking of Akanji, and you're saying there is a small action. However, point number 5 is a subjective decision, and this is a decision which is given to the officials. So if you take all 5 points and 4 are no, if the referee and officials said and they discount that there's no impact and there was no movement towards the ball, and he gives the goal stands.
That
And that's what it is about. That's what it's about. So
You've
that's
heard
a
it first.
subjective one.
You've heard it here. Broken down through the rule book, step by step, a 5-point play.
Right? So the key part of this whole thing is he does not touch the ball.
And a few examples.
He doesn't
A
touch
few
the ball.
examples of this. One, Arsenal scores against Chelsea in the FA Cup final. Sanchez plays the ball. Giroud makes a move to it, realizes he's offside, doesn't touch the ball, moves out. Chelsea defenders stop.
Out.
Sanchez runs around, puts the ball away.
Same thing.
Goal is given offside. VAR looks at it, says no. Giroud doesn't touch it, doesn't impact any of the players. Goal given. Number 2, Mo Salah. Recently, against Wolves, I think it was.
Yeah, no, like-
Starts off offside. The ball is played when he's in an offside position. Comes back onside and then runs to the ball. Not given offside, but he started off in an offside position.
Yeah.
Pep Guardiola, your Manchester City team, Rodri makes a move towards the ball, stops, and then allows, I think, one of your wingers to come in, gets the ball, and they score. Everton did it against Manchester United. But you know what this is, Abdul?
It's a big
And I
game,
love it.
right?
No, but I
It's a
love
big
it.
game.
No, but I love it. They're scared. Manchester United, you guys are awakening a beast. And all of these guys that I mentioned, Don Hutchinson, collected hiding after hiding against the great Manchester United teams. Jermaine Pennant, Ferguson schooled you, my boy. Danny Murphy, shame.
Yeah, but Danny
Never.
Murphy used to- hey,
No,
Danny
brilliant
used to bullet
bowler,
in the
but
games
never
United.
won the Premier League. Why? Because he was a dominant Manchester United team. What's the common theme? All were hurt by Manchester
That's it.
United as footballers, so now they need to be better. Also, secondly, why are they doing it? When you talk about Manchester United, you get clicks, you get likes, you get notoriety on social media. That's what they're doing it for. They're not doing it because of the rules of the game. If this was any other game, by Monday, the noise would have stopped. We on Wednesday, the noise is continuing. Guys, come on, grow up. Let's move on.
Guys,
and
that's it.
finally, the last one. Like I said up front, even if it was offside, he wasn't given. We won 2-1. Move on with life.
It's 100%. And
You
again,
win some,
just
you lose some.
Exactly.
Your ball is
The
round.
ball is
the
wrong.
ball is wrong, 100%. And again, Ibi, we said it in a previous segment, and quickly we're going to end it. Pep Guardiola does nothing wrong.
Yeah.
He does nothing
Saint.
wrong. He's a human. He has made mistakes after mistakes, and we still don't see it. For example, and we're only going to say one, Champions League final.
Yeah.
He played with only midfielders with a false 9. He tries it in the Champions League final. Is that the players that made a mistake, or is that a total mistake from the manager? When you played with Jesus the whole season and you
Exactly.
dropped him for the Champions League final, doesn't make sense. So,
Doesn't make sense.
so yeah, it is what it is. 3
The ball
points.
is wrong. We move
And
on.
Manchester is red.
Manchester
So is
is
North
red.
London.
Exactly.
So amazing stuff.
Love it.
Beautiful
Guys,
stuff.
don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification.
Uh-huh.
And Abdul, with that, we are
Gunning
gunning
to
to
Old
Old
Trafford.
Trafford.
Thank you so much.